Amazon, Netflix, and MoviePass, all with some making headlines recently. Let's start with MoviePass, I think. So you've been using and abusing MoviePass. I mean, getting more than your money's worth. You've seen how many movies with it now? Maybe like 15, I feel like.
Oh, it's probably over 20 now. I've had it
Crazy.
since November. And yeah, I mean, I saw the whole Oscar field on MoviePass.
Yeah.
As well as Thor, Justice League, Star Wars twice, Jumanji, Great Showman, Pitch Perfect. Yeah, I saw a lot of movies on MoviePass. Hostels.
Using and abusing it. I think I've seen probably close to 10 now with MoviePass. So also getting my money's worth. But we had this discussion when it first came out. How are they going to be able to sustain this? It seems like they've unveiled their next step in their marketing plan, which is to grab their own projects with MoviePass Ventures.
Right.
Going to be acquiring movies, which I think will allow them to market these movies to their viewers and hopefully help them turn a profit off those. What are your thoughts on this move for MoviePass?
So I think it's absolutely genius because, I mean, so this all came out around Sundance. Sundance is going on right now. We'll probably talk about Sundance movies maybe next week. But MoviePass was at Sundance, and this is where they, dropped this bomb. And so the industry has grown much more receptive to MoviePass. Even AMC, the biggest theater chain in the country, has already softened their stance. They're basically like, we don't know how they make money, but they're not as like anti-MoviePass as they were back in August when the big price drop happened. And the reason why everyone's like, these guys aren't going away, is because of this MoviePass Ventures idea, where they'll seek to acquire smaller movies, not event movies, not $100 million movies, but smaller movies with smaller budgets that often offers return. Right? I mean, look at the Oscar movies. The critics tell you how great they are. They don't always put people in the seats. And if MoviePass can guarantee maybe 2% of that opening weekend, based off the box office, they can guarantee that opening weekend bottom line to the other distributor, the studio who made said movie. Everyone's gonna get down. I mean, they essentially be like IMAX, because IMAX can guarantee people a certain percentage of movies, because obviously the expensive ticket. But MoviePass's strategy, of course, would be simply to just market the shit out of whatever movie they acquire to everyone who has MoviePass, ideally leading many people to go see it, because again, the only thing that's stopping them is time. So I think it's really cool, and MoviePass is, they're a disruptor, to use a overused word. It's fascinating.
A disruptor, but in a really good way. I think we had talked about how movies were something that, or at least I know I had talked about how movies were something that were so difficult to go to in the past. They're expensive, they take time, you got to drive to the theater, sit down. You can't really get food there unless you want to drop like the same price as the ticket you got just to get snacks. This really cuts down not only the cost, but just the convenience of it. I mean, you don't mind going because you're like, okay, I can go and take 2 hours, 3 hours out of my day to see a movie I want to see, because I'm not paying $15 for it. And if I don't like it, then I'm like, oh, this sucks, because you can go see 10 movies in 10 days and get your money's worth. And if you like 7 of them, that's really good. Even if you like 3 of them, you got your tickets worth. Also, this just makes so much sense from like the technological perspective, because it's not really going to cost them that much to advertise. Like, no. Like they probably want to hire creatives to come up with the advertisements and like technological people to support their platform and how they're doing the advertising. But other than that, it's just going to be all through their app that's already created. So great move by them.